Hey, welcome to Butte Ranch. Today we're going to talk about around the green and different shots you can use to make yourself comfortable with shots that can tend to go haywire. A lot of the times people get up to the practice green and they'll practice their putting and they'll practice their full swing, but they won't practice around the fringe and close to the green. And I'm going to teach you a trick today on how to use your wedge as a putter. This is a great shot when you're not sure if your putting game is strong enough to putt from here, which is not necessarily on the green and it's not necessarily on the fringe, and you're not sure if your pitching or chipping stroke is going to help you or hurt you at this stage. So we are going to trick your wedge or your sand wedge or your 9-iron into becoming a putter so that you can feel comfortable with this shot. What's essential in this shot is gauging your distance, because you will be treating your wedge, sand wedge or 9-iron as a putter. And you're going to line up that club face as if you were putting, and you're going to take your putting stroke and grip. So the last thing in your mind when you set up to this shot is you have a putter in your hands at this point. You are treating this club as a putter. It's no longer a wedge. This is a great shot to pop the ball over the grass and let it roll to the hole. You just can't use any motion in your body. You've got to use your putting stroke at this point. So you're going to set up. You can have the club face slightly open if you wish, but you really want to focus in on your target for where you're trying to hit this ball. You're tricking this club once again into becoming a putter. Line up that club face and take your putting stance and grip. I'm not set up like a regular shot, so you don't want to open your stance. You're just taking a putting stance. You're going to take your putting grip, and then you're going to stroke this as if it were a putter. You're not going to add any wrist or any body motion. The last thought in your head needs to be putting stroke. So even though you're not on the putting green, you are doing a putting stroke. I do recommend having maintenance on this shot. You can practice this shot and you can become very good at this shot. So when you get up there, think putter. You're tricking this golf club into becoming a putter so it can go over the grass and roll toward the hole in a more efficient and effective manner, instead of possibly sculling the shot or putting it so short because the grass gets caught up in the club face. So you're going to set up like a putting stroke, and you are going to putt with that club. We definitely recommend maintenance in this practice. You always want to practice your short game before you go out to the golf course. Many people will go practice their full swing. We always recommend practicing at least 30% of your game on the putting green and around the putting area before you go play. Thank you.